Hi, my name is Alie Fordyce and I'm on the product team here at Robust Intelligence, focusing specifically on compliance and ethics efforts. Today, I'll be talking about the recent news regarding the AI Bill of Rights. On October 4th, the White House unveiled its long-awaited AI Bill of Rights, marking an important day for U.S. policy, and the day the U.S. joined what now feels like a crowded field. The U.S. has until now been behind other key players in the space in offering some kind of guidance around AI and automated systems. During this talk, I'm going to give a quick overview of the bill and the 5 principles it introduces, and offer some considerations for effectively and responsibly building AI systems. The U.S. is now calling for artificial intelligence systems to be developed with built-in protections. AI development and implementation has until now mostly been a free-for-all. The bill is important because AI has the power to influence and determine important and consequential aspects of people's lives. At its core, the bill is protecting fundamental civil rights and democratic values by way of non-binding proposals without formal enforcement mechanisms. This essentially means it offers a framework for companies to opt in or out of, and this is important across all industries. In the White House's announcement about this blueprint, they shared the sentiment that many things pose challenges to democracy today. And among those things is the use of technology, data, and automated systems. The bill is a promising step, but by no means the end for what is needed from federal level regulation. Like I mentioned before, the release of the White House's Bill of Rights is a delayed reaction compared to many other key players in the space. The EU released its list of guidelines in 2019, and most big tech companies have had a list of good AI principles and practices for a few years now, like IBM's set of principles from 2017 and Google's AI principles published in 2018, for example. Additionally, the bill addresses important high-impact areas of AI use, like healthcare, employment, and financial services, but doesn't focus heavily on other important issues like education and law enforcement. I will now go over the 5 key principles the Bill of Rights introduces. These ensure safety, transparency, limit algorithmic discrimination, and give users control over data. Firstly, safe and effective systems, covering things from pre-deployment testing and validation, risk mitigation strategies, and ongoing monitoring for model developers and implementers. The bill states that automated systems should be developed in consultation from diverse communities, stakeholders, and domain experts, and should undergo pre-deployment testing, risk identification and mitigation, and ongoing monitoring. It also highlights the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, and what they are developing, which is a risk management framework to manage risks posed by AI. This essentially means people should be protected from unsafe automated systems. The second, algorithmic discrimination protections, covering things like bias and fairness and protecting against discrimination and disparate impact. The bill outlines that you should not face discrimination by algorithms, and systems should be used and designed in an equitable way. Algorithmic discrimination occurs when automated systems contribute to unjustified, different treatment or impacts disfavoring people based on their race, color, ethnicity, sex, including things like pregnancy, childbirth, and related medical conditions, gender identity, intersex status, and sexual orientation, religion, age, national origin, disability, veteran status, genetic information, or any other classification protected by law. This means people should not face discrimination enabled by algorithmic systems based on protected features. Number 3, data privacy, for privacy and data quality assurance. The bill states that you should be protected from abusive data practices via built-in protections, and you should have agency over how data about you is used. It also encourages developers of automated systems to request permission regarding collection, use, access, transfer, and deletion of your data. Essentially, people should be protected from bad data practices. Number 4, notice and explanation. This covers topics like explainability and transparency around the use of the system. The bill outlines that you should know that an automated system is being used and understand how and why it contributes to outcomes that impact you. The principle also encourages clear documentation regarding how the system works the context in which it's used, and its limitations, and this reporting should be made public whenever possible. This means people should be notified when an AI system is in use and understand how it's being used. Number 5, human alternatives, consideration, and fallback. This mostly covers accountability and ensures human intervention is available when and if necessary. The bill states that you should be able to opt out where appropriate and have access to a person who can quickly consider and remedy problems you encounter. In addition, it encourages information be made available and clear for ways to opt out of automated systems in favor of human alternatives. Key considerations to instill ML integrity. The White House Office of Science and Technology policy has had a clear vision for the Bill of Rights since an announcement they made last year that a bill was needed in order to respect fundamental civil rights and protect democratic values, while implementing widespread use of AI. This Bill of Rights is most impactful to employment, housing, healthcare, and financial services, like I mentioned before, and successfully provides thorough principles and lays the groundwork for federal agencies to bring these principles into practice. It does not, however, create a binding legal document and doesn't cover all important sectors. Data scientists have long recognized that a proactive approach throughout the model lifecycle is needed to eliminate AI failure, one that will bring integrity into their systems. What is ML integrity? Models that work as intended. Machine learning integrity is a set of principles that aims to eliminate risk throughout the ML lifecycle through data quality, model performance, fairness, security, and transparency. It is necessary to think about MLI at each stage of the ML lifecycle, from data preparation to model development to model operations. Failures in one area can have critical downstream consequences for your business and customers. People in industry should expect more to be added and enforced to regulations in the future. So it's always best to be proactive and audit and manage risks across the AI system. It's good data science practice to implement pre-deployment testing and ongoing monitoring into an ML system regardless of regulation, as well as having proper reporting and documentation on models and techniques used. This information should be made available to the public wherever possible. A comprehensive end-to-end testing framework can help instill integrity in ML models and systems right from the start. The bill is a sign that there is a big push from the White House to guide private industry and governments in adopting practices for the responsible use of automated systems. All organizations using AI will benefit from being proactive about building responsible AI systems in order to achieve ML integrity. Thank you for listening.